we are going to learn some fun things. I really want to explain these fashion tips, and I can't really go into depth at my jewelry shows. And so today we're gonna go into a little bit of depth to understand how to dress. Because have you ever put on an outfit and you just look really good? You know, you go to the mirror and you're like, I look good today. And you are feeling it, your hair is good, you just look in the mirror and you're like, something is good, what is it? And then the next day, you're feeling all thin and I'm gonna say young over here in the bar. And so you're like, man, I just look good. And then the next day you're like, what happened? This looks awful, okay? And so there are reasons. Probably that day that you felt really good, there were reasons. The cut of the clothing was just right for you. And I want to teach you guys some things to do with clothes and with accessories so that you can look beautiful every single day. Because really, the key to self-esteem starts with loving ourselves, and then we feel stronger and more confident to go out and talk to other people. So I really want to start with us loving ourselves. So as I tell you things, even as I teach you what I'm going to teach you, if you love it, then you have to yell, love it. And Robin, who is playing my hostess for the day, is going to come around and give you a diva dollar. Now, whoever has the most diva dollars is, one, going to get a prize from the diva bag, but two, will get an extra ticket. Okay, so you want those diva dollars, whoever has the most. If we tie, then we always have a diva off. Okay, so pay attention to what I have to say. All right, so first of all, when we go to the store and we go shopping, we look on the mannequin and she looks fantastic. She's got all these really great clothes, and then we put them on our body and we go, oh, that does not work. And what we need to know is a secret, just so that we feel better. Clothes are actually designed for a 6-foot tall woman who is a size 0. So when they are proportioning the clothes, that's who they have in mind. Who's going to be walking down the runway making it look good? But the average American woman is 5'4" and a size 14. So if you are under a size 14, give yourself a pat on the back. So we're in good shape. But when we go and we put these clothes on, they don't look right. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to teach you some basic fashion codes that we can follow. Now, I want to preface this by saying you don't need to go home and necessarily throw out all your clothes. There are a couple things that I am going to say. Throw them out, okay? But most of it, every day we can't follow the fashion codes. But think about those days you're going on a job interview, you're going out to dinner. We want to look good. We're going to buy new clothes. Okay, so if we're buying new clothes, we definitely want to follow these fashion codes. All right, so first of all, we're going to look at a series of pictures of ladies dressed 2 different ways. So it's before and after. So this picture, you can totally tell that the lady on the left, right, or your right, on your right, looks way better, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go through these pictures and discuss some basic things. Some are obvious. First of all, we're just screaming, don't wear those shoes, right? I mean, that is just a bit ridiculous. But they're trying to make a point. And one of the points with shoes, first of all, the tip is pointy is better. And I know pointy isn't often comfortable, but as much that you can lean towards the more pointed toe versus a rounded toe, the better off you're going to be. Rounded tends to cut your foot off, which actually, believe it or not, makes us look shorter. And the reason is because the eye travels down the leg and down the foot. So notice how there's nothing wrapped around her ankle. It actually looks like her leg is longer. This one, her foot is completely cut off. And so, boom, her leg is shorter. So we want to elongate. So with what I'm wearing, I have on a black skirt, black tights, black shoes. It just swoops right down and the eye never stops. That's really important. And we're going to talk about a few other things as far as our pant legs and everything like that. But first, starting at the bottom, get rid of the chunky shoes, anything that wraps around your ankle, any flats, even just a little bit of a heel, elevates your body up and you look so much better. The difference between a round toe and a pointy toe or an open toe makes a world of difference. Moving up her body, we're going to look at her skirts. The worst place for you on your body is from here, like from right about here to here. Okay, this part of our leg is not the most attractive on most of us. Okay, unless my daughter, who's 8, and she's pixie and she's a gymnast, She's got this beautiful muscle right here. Okay, so if you're like that, then wear the short shorts and go for it. But most of us, like this is, I don't like this part of my body. When we have a skirt and it ends right here, we're highlighting that. When we wear capris and they end right there, we're highlighting that. We don't want to do that. We want to elongate our body. One of the things we're going to talk about is how your body is really broken up into 3 segments. And so we've got from the knee down, from the hip bone to the knee, and then from the neck to the hip bone. And we want to think about our clothes in that, in those segments. The best place for your skirt is just above your knee, or at your kneecap, but not below your knee. Now you're cutting off the bottom of your legs. Now don't forget, if you agree or you like something I'm saying, you should say,
Love it.
Ah, love it. Okay, so moving up, okay, the other thing, and you're going to see this a lot, is the bad picture. Her skirt has way more material than the good picture. So extra material is your enemy too. And when we gain a little weight, lose a little weight, gain a little weight, lose a little weight, you know, we think, well, I want to cover it up with a little extra material. That's a mistake. We've got to own who we are and show off our bodies. Less material, less thickness. Moving up, notice where her shirt hits. Now this is probably going to be the greatest takeaway that you leave with today. Well, this and the neckline. We probably do this mistake the most, which is elongating our shirts. Yep. Okay? Right. And we think, well, I want to cover this up. I just want to be comfortable on a job. Well, we're doing ourselves a disservice because, again, we're disproportionate, and our widest part of our body is our hips. So when we bring that collar down and we just make the collar break right at our hip, the widest part, it's a mistake. You want to focus instead, feel with your bones. Okay, you've got those bones right there. The ball of that bone, that's where you want your shirt to end. See how mine ends right there? And what I've done is I've given myself a little bit of waist. Whether you are a 2X or a 2 petite, it doesn't matter. You can give yourself a waist. Notice that I have my jacket buttoned. Notice the difference with it being unbuttoned. Okay, too much material, it's hanging out, I look wider. I button it, I give myself a waist. Okay, also earlier today I had a jacket on like this, but it flared out at the hips just a little bit. That's a way to give the illusion of a waist and that your hips are a little bit bigger, to give yourself a waist, which is the key. Now, next thing, notice her sleeves. We want less material, we want 3/4 length sleeves. So we're going to push our sleeves up, and this is where, when we get to the accessory part, we're going to talk about our arm candy. But I cannot understress how important it is to push your sleeves up. Push them up, come on, push them up. When you push up your sleeves, you give yourself, again, a waist, because you're taking that material away from your hips. And if we have, like if I had a black sweater on and long black sleeves on my sweater, I'm just adding like 4 inches to my hips, and I just look like a big black blob. When I push at my sleeves, I'm giving myself hips and a waist, and it just looks so much better. Now the last thing, well, also notice just how much better this shirt fits. Again, less material. We tend to go towards the bigger size. White House Black Market's where I buy all my clothes, and they drive me crazy because they're always trying to put me in the next smaller size. You know, they're always like, pull it tighter, it can go tighter, you can go thinner, but they're right, you know, we need to make sure we're showing off our body and giving ourselves, we're not having a ton of extra material, because we gain 10 pounds just by having the next size up that we really shouldn't be wearing. We actually look heavier than we could. The final thing is her neckline. Women that are well endowed, okay, like me, and people that are even bigger, we cannot wear turtlenecks or high-collared shirts. And the reason is there's too much real estate going on up here. The collar goes over the mountains and down the valley and keeps on going, and you just look wide and thick, okay? The best thing, every single one of us, whether you're teeny tiny or you are well endowed, is that you want to drop your neckline. It is the greatest thing that you can do for your look. if you just drop your neckline, you're going to look so much better. First of all, she looks like she has a dog collar on there, which is a bad choice. But, you know, just opening that up, she looks so much better. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Now, this is what I was telling you about with capris. Now, I'm petite. And a petite person, anyone you meet, they're going to tell you, I love capris. It's because we don't have to hem them. We don't have to hem them. We can put them on and they're not. Okay, so what's fabulous, I love capris, and I probably have that pair of capris. I bet we all have that. I have them in a denim color. I have plenty of them like that. They look like they fit her, but do you see the extra material? And the difference between this picture and the one where she's got a nice angled cut pant. Do you see the difference? Yes? Do you love it? Love it. Love it. Okay, give us some $. Now, notice one good thing is at least her capris are not too short. But you've seen them, and you know if her capris are like right below the knee, you've seen those capris. They're wide-legged, and then they go just below the knee, and they just look like a whale. They could be a size 2, and they look ginormous. All right, this gal, nicely angled, goes down at the ankle, gives herself that ankle, goes below the calf, and then she's got sweet little slip-on shoes so that her foot color just keeps going. This gal over here, she's got her nurse's comfy shoes on, and she's like clomp, clomp, clomp. And we know, we've probably worn this to Walmart, okay, but it's not the way to go. Again, with the shirt, has dropped below the hip, right? Do you see the difference? Less material. One thing we haven't talked about, there is no woman on the planet that looks good in a polo, okay? That's one that I'm going to say, kill it, okay? Now, if it's a nice, I don't consider this a polo. I consider this a polo, you know, like the kids wear to our school, where, you know, we got it at J. Crew, the sleeve is here, there's extra material, it comes down here, has the little slits on the side. It might as well be a man's shirt. There's really no difference. It does not look good on us. She's buttoned up. This one, open neck, short angle. This is another thing about short sleeves. This is another part of our body that we don't like, especially we hit 40. Bad news for you girls. When you hit 40, something magical happens and you look in the mirror and you go, what is that back there? What happened? You know, you lift it up and you're like, it jiggles. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm a size 4 and it jiggles. So, you know, wherever our shirt is, there's a color break. And wherever the color break is, the eye goes. And so if we have a color break straight across the widest part of our arm, people notice that. So a little angle cap sleeve, sleeveless, or 3/4, even in the summer. Okay, you'll look good. All right, so moving on. Okay, this gal, now, at least she's got a waist there, right? She's skinny, but I want to just really stress the difference between her skirt. Do you see? I mean, her skirt fits her and angles in, but do you see how it cuts her legs off? How much taller she looks in the other picture? Notice her shoes. They strap around the bottom of, or the top of her foot, cutting her foot off. This one, she slips in, her legs look so much leaner and longer. Now, one other thing I want you to notice, that's her bag. Her bag is about 20 pounds. When you wear a 20-pound purse, you add 20 pounds to your hips. Absolutely. It's an optical illusion, but you look that much bigger. So I grabbed this purse, little, lean, cute purse, and I will tell you that I have 2 bags. Tracy's got, you pick up my Levitt bag there off the floor, or my Jewelry Lady one, Okay, that's the one that's in my car all the time and has all my stuff in it, okay? And this one is, not this one, it's over there, but I have a little purse like this that's got my wallet in it and my powder and my lip gloss, right? I mean, that's the one that I walk around with. But it makes you look so much better. All right, now, again, her shirt is at her hip bones. Her clothes fit her. She's dropped her neckline. She's raised her shirt sleeve length. She looks fantastic. Again, this is that high neckline, which you think, well, that's not bad. But see the difference. You need to, do you guys all see the difference? You need to really own the difference. Now, she's not wearing enough jewelry, and that's what we're going to talk about. That's the one thing these people are really screwed up on, is they're not wearing enough jewelry. Okay, hello. Now, I am a former homeschooling mom, and this just screams homeschooling mom. And that's what I was always trying to break, the, you know, the denim image that we have. But that skirt needs to be thrown out, and those boots, I don't know what she's thinking. But this is a really good example of how a cute little denim jacket, we all need one, but it doesn't fit her. That looks more like an overcoat. That one, notice the sleeves are up, gives her a waist, a nice V-neck. Very important. And of course her skirt is at her knees, and then she's continuing that color with some boots, okay, which is great. Okay, this lady's dressed up. Just notice the difference. She needs an alteration really badly. So that's, important. And a lot of times we feel like, well, I want to hide behind my clothes. Don't. Own whatever size you are. But notice just even the shoe choice. We've all been there. Well, do you like this one? Do you like? No. Anything that cuts your foot off, don't get. Okay? So very important. She's got a waist here. Notice too her ribbon. This one is at what we consider our waist, but I really consider my waist up here. So when I wear, one thing that's really in style right now are cute little cardigans and wearing a belt around your cardigan. And when you do that, you really want it around your rib cage, not down at your belly button, okay? You want that belt up at your rib cage. And if you have a longer sweater, unbutton the top, unbutton the bottom, button it right in the middle, like 2 buttons. You could put a little belt, even a little scarf, maybe a necklace as a belt, and then let it flare open and flare on the top. And by the way, if you have a long sweater that you love, and it fits you really well, but it's one of those really long ones, wear it. But have a tank top. Now, you've heard me before at my shows, I love tank tops. I have a pile of them, multicolored. I think they're fabulous. They do a world of good. First of all, when you are wearing your jewelry, it's going to allow your long necklaces to lay very nicely, so when we get to that part. But if you're worried when you are getting your shorter jackets, and you're like, well, what about my muffin top back here? I've got my jeans, and they sit down here, and now you want my jacket here. Get a tank top, tuck it in, get a cute belt, own it, and girls, I'm well into my 40s now, so you don't understand. And I put those belts on and I'm like, oh, I need to start exercising a little bit. You got that love stuff hanging over. But I still wear my belts, okay? Jeans with my cute leopardy belt or something, zebra belt, and then a cute jacket. It's very stylish.
Love it.
Love it! Okay. Now, again, this poor gal, it looks like she's got a t-shirt from Walmart. And, it's just, did she borrow her husband's? I don't know what she was thinking. Now, let's talk pant length. Okay, this is really, really important. This is a pet peeve of mine, pant length. Pant length. Pant length is as important as fit. So if you have pants that are too short, you don't need to get rid of them, just wear them with your flats. Don't wear them with your heels. You want your pants to be as long as they possibly can go without being sloppy, okay? So what we call this here is called a break. Did you guys all know that? Where your pants kind of fold a little bit. And so we want a break. We want it to fold a little bit, but we don't want it to fold over. And if you're someone like me, I am right in that middle. I'm almost 5'4". So when I buy pants and I put the short version on, they almost fit. I can't buy them because they're just like a ½ inch too short. I have to buy the regular and go get 4 inches cut off of them and get them hemmed. Another tip is you can get them hemmed at an angle, which means that the back is a little bit longer than the front so that it'll cover up the back of your foot when you're walking, especially if you're someone that has a long stride. Have you ever been at, I'm standing at Giant Eagle and this woman's coming at me. All I can see are her white socks. If you can see your socks, you have your clothes too short, okay? So we want elongated. We want to maximize the length of our leg. We're going to look tall. We're going to look lean. Also, the greatest cut of a pant is a boot cut.
Love it.
Love it! Okay? I love the boot cut. It makes everybody look good. And just remember, if it zips, it doesn't necessarily fit. I'm not talking about squeezing into something and zipping it up. You've got to know your body and make it fit, know a brand that works for you, but a boot cut is ideal. It makes every woman look good, okay? Notice this is straight leg, and one of the other things that I'm going to tell you, one of the things that I just think you need to get rid of because they're out of style and they don't make us look good are wide leg pants. And I have them. And you know what, if you just can't get rid of them because you spent so much money on them, pack them away, maybe they'll come back again. But really, they make us look heavy, and they aren't, and they're really not in. Boot cut is in. Okay, so again, you can see the tennis shoes have got to go. Elongating the jeans, raising up the shirt, very, very important, okay? Again, jacket length, we think, oh, I mean, really, if you didn't see this picture, she doesn't look too bad over here. But do you see the difference in how she looks with that single cut, shorter jacket, the difference? Because, you know, that's what you want to look like. Okay, now, this jacket, one thing I'm going to talk to you when we do accessories, mango is really hot for the spring. We love it! Mulberry, this is the Pantone color of the year, but mulberry is on the list as well. We love mango is as well. We love these bright, vibrant colors. Greens are really in, yellows. So we love the color. And I love, again, that, you know, the color combination. Couple things she's doing wrong. Can anybody tell me, what is she doing wrong over here? Shout it out. Give them a diva dollar. Okay, so she's tying her belt around her middle.
The purse is too big.
Purse is too big, too much material.
Purse is too big.
Okay.
Pants are too wide.
Pants are too wide.
You guys
What about what's going on up top?
She has a turtleneck.
She has a turtleneck on, okay? And believe me, I'm a turtleneck queen. I love turtlenecks. And it's funny, but, you know, I always struggle. What jewelry do I wear? And, you know, I look at it and I think, man, I just look ginormous in a turtleneck. And now I understand why. I understand the logic behind it. Does that mean that they're gone? No, I just went out. We went out and I wore a turtleneck. But you know what I did? I wore a vest that was fitted with a belt and a lot of jewelry. If you just have some favorite shirt of yours, it's a beautiful mango color or mulberry color, and you're like, oh, I just look so good in it, but it's a high collar. I have some of those too. You want to wear bold statement piece jewelry that will mimic a V-neck. So it will give you the illusion of having a lower collar on and give you the same thing. Because what we're really going for here is a V-neck. And a V-neck gives the illusion of the hourglass figure. So we want to do everything with our body to give us that hourglass figure. So we want to constantly be going in like this with our body and our illusions. And she's got that ginormous purse, and then she's got rounded shoes versus pointed shoes. And
wide-legged pants.
What?
Doesn't you have wide-legged pants?
Yeah,
on the
wide-legged pants, right. And so boot cut over here. And you know, a lot of times we're out shopping or at a restaurant, we see somebody who's really cute, and we're like, man, she looks really good. And next time I want you to think, does she have accessories on? Does she have cute pointed shoes? Is she boot cut in her pants? Does she have a shorter jacket? Does she have an open collar? Those are all things that you can totally mimic. You can do all of this. All right, so this chick, okay, she's cute, but what is she doing wrong? What are some things?
Capri leg.
Capri.
Big purse.
Big purse.
Long sweater.
Long sweater.
Rounded toes.
Rounded toes, that's right. And her capris are hitting at the worst place. Yeah, absolutely. She looks fantastic. Now, she's got a higher collar over there, but she's working it. That's the only thing. She's got 3/4 length sleeves, a little purse, a long necklace. She's mimicking the V-neck with her necklace. Okay, fine. This is one other thing I just want to tell you about. If you're shopping and you have the choice between double-breasted and single-breasted, you're buying a winter coat or a spring jacket, a raincoat, a regular jacket, always, always go single-breasted, okay? Double-breasted, too much material, too many buttons going on. It's all buttoned up. She looks fantastic over here, and she's got the 3/4 length sleeves. It's hitting her at her hip bone. She's got a V-neck. Fantastic. All right, and then these are just, again, some of the pictures we've already seen, and we actually already I was going to have us review, but you guys did a good job, and you already told me all the things that she's doing wrong. All right, so did you feel like, was that educational? Was that helpful? Do you feel like you left with a little bit of knowledge? So I want to tell you a little bit about accessories, too. How do you accessorize now that you know how to dress? Well, we've opened up our neckline, and so we're going to put some jewelry there. And so I want to teach you guys 5 concepts really fast here, what to do with your jewelry, and then how to accessorize your wrists now that we've pushed our sleeves up and all that. So life is about optical illusions, and so we got to maximize with the V-neck and pulling in at the waist and cropping, you know, really. So what are we going to do with our accessories? Well, I know that a lot of people tell me, well, I don't have time to accessorize, and I really think that what you're saying is, I don't have time to know how to accessorize. I mean, really, what do I do? So that's what I'm here for, and so I'm really glad you've come, and I'm going to teach you a couple things. So we're going to go over 5 things to do with your necklaces. We are going to learn how to build a jewelry wardrobe with multiple pendants. We're going to learn how to frame that short necklace, okay? We're going to learn how to layer, and then we're going to learn some versatility of our jewelry. We're going to learn how to take a long necklace and make it short, and how to take a short necklace and actually make it long to show the versatility so you can get lots of wear out of your jewelry. Well, first of all, does anybody in here want to instantly take 10 pounds off their hips?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you want to do that, one of the very first optical illusions that you want to do is you want to have big earrings, okay? And we are in the era of big earrings. This is fantastic. So Rebecca's got her matching Juliet earrings on. Oh, you're not wearing them today. We love our Juliet earrings. They are $32. Oh, by the way, in your notebook is a list. Now that we're talking about the jewelry, you want to pull this out. This is your Love It list. And not everything's going to be on your Love It list that I'm going to talk about. It's in alphabetical order. But you can also write on the back, because these are things that you're going to want to look at again, things you like, maybe today, maybe another day, but we're going to write them down if you like them. And then don't forget to say Love It, because then you get a Diva dollar, and we're working for an extra ticket, okay? All right, so these are called the Juliet earrings. They're fantastic. They're $32. They're like wearing air, and they are bigger than a quarter. Now, we could wear hoops, and I brought another pair of my favorites. These are called Inside Out, and these are fantastic because you can actually reverse these. So they're diamond on one side, and then they're matte on the other, and I, of course, don't have them locked. Hold on. There we go. Okay, aren't they fabulous?
Love it.
Love it. Okay.
Awesome.
And you can actually wear them the opposite way, and then they're matte.
Love it.
Isn't that fun? Yeah, so they're really great, very versatile. We love hoops. They're bigger than a quarter. Take 10 pounds off my waist. This one is a hoop, but it faces forward, so we're maximizing our hip reduction, okay? So we like that. And they're both very, very lightweight, which in my opinion is incredibly important. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that later. All right, so we're going to take those off, so I'm getting a little heavier. And then we're going to talk about rings. We definitely want to wear rings. You want a statement ring on your right hand, and it doesn't have to be a big, ginormous ring, however, that's what I like. But I like this one. It's called Buckle Up. And this one, don't I look rich and fabulous? Yes, these are Premier. So at the airport, they're always like, ma'am, please don't take your rings off.
I love that.
That's
one,
okay.
right?
Do you love it?
I do. I love
This
it.
one's called My Love.
Yeah, the other
And
one.
this, the
Buckle
wet,
Up.
oh, Buckle Up.
Yeah,
Yeah, Buckle
Buckle
Up. So
I wore the buckle up to work, and I
Yeah.
had it on my ring finger, and the one guy's like, wow, somebody really loves you.
Yeah.
That would be me. I said, I love me. Yes,
I
yeah.
know. I know. So love that. Okay. And then we've got our 3/4 length sleeves, right? Because we want to look very, sexy and skinny waist and show off our hips. Okay, so we're gonna look fabulous. Love it. But now we've got accessorized. Now you guys don't have to worry about this, but one of the fastest ways for us to show our age is to wear one bracelet. We don't want to wear just one bracelet because we want to look hip and trendy like you guys. So we are going to pile on the bracelets. So over here I have my favorite set of bracelets. It's called Can't Get Enough, so mark it down if you like it. What's fabulous about these is that they stretch. And so they're easy on, easy off. You can wear 1, 2, or 3. It's a set of 3. And what I've done is I've added mulberry because it has the same color as my jacket, which is fun. And it's just a little touch. And I actually have the mulberry necklace on. And this is an example of layering. So what I did was, this is actually a long necklace that I've taken a clip it and made it short. Ta-da! So it's actually a long necklace that I was able to show some versatility there and wear it short. So that's super fun. This is called mulberry. So if you like that, which is the Pantone color of the year, it's a great way to add some color. Now, you've got yellow on. And one of the things that you want to do is when you're wearing some bright colors like that, is mix and match those colors. Don't feel like, well, I'm wearing green, so I need green jewelry. I'm wearing yellow, I need yellow jewelry, or I need silver jewelry. You can throw blue. We're going to put the blue on you later because that's a great palette for lots of bright colors. Okay?
Love it.
Love it. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. I also have this super cute bracelet called Sentimental, and I just gave this as a gift to both of my kids' teachers for Teacher Appreciation Day, so don't get that for Dr. M. But I think it's so cute because it's got love on it. And every girl likes a little bangle that has a little something, you know, hanging from it. And you can just layer it with anything and it's going to flow right in there and be fun. And I think it's only like $33, so it's a great little add-on bracelet, which is fun.
Which one is it?
That's called Sentimental. So yeah, you want to write that down. Now over here, I've got some favorites on. This is called Special Day. And Special Day is really dressy. And you would think that I would hardly wear that, like only when it's a special day. But you know, I wear this bracelet every single day. It is so easy to put on. It's just lightweight and just adds that touch of sparkle, which is fantastic. And it's a great watch buddy. I've got lots of watches.
Oh, would it go with the gray?
Yes, I wear it. That's what I wear all the time.
Really?
That with this and the gray watch. So yeah,
What's it called?
on the move. On the move. Okay, so this one is called Tribute. And I love a lot of our watches are easy on, easy off. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
There's my watch. And then this, talk about trendy. This is a must-have. This is called Starlight. You got this, Anne, right?
Yes, I do.
You love it?
I love it.
$38, very trendy. And you can actually reverse it so that it's all matte.
Love
Just
it.
snap it this way, which is great. But this is a really trendy thing. Now, check this out. I'm going to put my watch on, okay? It's a very pretty watch, but does that look like it's enough?
No.
No. So even if all you do is just add that one little thing, see the difference that makes? It just gives it some texture, some 3D, and it looks fabulous. So we definitely want a watch buddy. Okay, so I'm looking jewelry naked here, okay? So the last thing is Mainstream. Mainstream is a great necklace. Before I take it off, I want to show you, oh, I forgot to grab a, no I didn't, I have it. This pin, however, I don't remember what it's called. Do you girls
Prissy.
know? Chrissy?
Prissy.
Prissy, oh that's right, Prissy. Okay, so if you have pins, now one thing I want to show you to do with the scarves too, I always learned that we put them on the second lapel, but if you put your pin here, and you're well endowed like me, or worse, then it's sort of sitting, you know, you met those women, it's sitting on a platform, and you're the only one that gets to enjoy it. If you go a little too low, it's a different party. So we want to go nice and high. Really, that bone up there is where we want to put it. Now, I grabbed this scarf, and if one of you girls like this better than the one you've chosen, you can grab this. But as the color of the year, okay, we're just going to take our scarf, really simple, over the shoulder, take a pretty pin, and then put it right here. Isn't that great? She loves it. Isn't that great? Simple, simple. And then you just have a plain t-shirt. You know, like you've got a yellow t-shirt. You can either accessorize it with jewelry, you can accessorize it with a scarf, but you can do countless things with that. Okay, so we can have some fun with that. All right, so we're going to, I wanted to show you. So we can do on Mainstream is take the Prissy pin, take these strands, so any multi-stranded necklace. It's hard to do with just a one-stranded necklace because it doesn't have enough to grip on. Isn't that pretty?
Love it.
Thank you. And then don't forget, any necklace that you like I did with mulberry, you just shorten it and lay it on top. Now, one of the concepts that I was going to teach you is that you can take a short necklace like this one and make it long. So we're going to grab one of the strands, we're going to drop it down, and now it's a long necklace. And then we can take any one of these other necklaces, and this one is called Gemma, and just lay it right over top of it. So it makes a nice background.
Love it.
Okay, so we're going to take this off. Okay, now I'm jewelry naked. Still got a cute cute clothes on like we learned, but does it make a difference?
Yes.
All right, so if it makes a difference on me, then it makes a difference on you. So going out, you know, run into Olive Garden, and you don't put any jewelry on, it makes a big statement. So we want to know how to do it. Okay, so for those of you that are just getting started, you're like, I don't know where to start. I have the perfect necklace for you. I think every woman should start with this necklace, and it's got a pendant that it comes with. It's $49, and it's called, you're going to love this, First Choice. Okay, you love it. Okay, I love it. Love it. And First Choice is essential because you're going to see all the things I can do with it. So just putting it on there, it comes with this pendant. It's got gold and silver on one side and just silver on the other. Now our pendants, almost all of them have this feature, which is magnetic, which is nice because any beads, pearls, you can fit this on. You don't have to slide it over like a veil. primary pendant because I really don't wear it because I have so many other choices. Okay, so for instance, I'm going to
say,
yeah.
You don't have to give me anything, but I do love that about the
magnet.
Yeah,
So easy.
It's just like, I mean, because that's one of the things. Any other, you have to take the time, and there you just flip it on.
Change your mind.
Yeah,
Change
and
your mind.
Out the door.
I know. So check this out. Okay, little bit of animal, little bit of zebra. Okay, safari. And I have my safari zebra skirt, if you've ever seen me in that. And so the coordination, it's really cute. So I love that. Super fun. Now, one of the things that you want to do, though, is we want to elongate even more and stress that hourglass figure. So what we're going to do is we're going to find another necklace, silver.
New style.
New style. And we're going to put this on and draw the eye down. Isn't that great? Do you love it?
Love it.
Now this one has a matching bracelet. And so what's so cool about this is that it has toggle closure. And so you might say, well, I just really want to go out on the town tonight. I want to look good. So we're going to take and put the toggle on this side, come over here and put this little circle through the other toggle, and now it's two-tiered.
Love that.
You love that? And you
So
can raise
easy.
it up. It can be as high as you want it to go. You can double this necklace. And we were talking about belts. Okay, this is a great one. And with the added bracelet, we can all do it. Okay, so we're just going to take this and put it on. And ta-da! It's a cute little belt.
Love it. But I need to be a size 4.
But with the added bracelet, it adds all that space. And then you can also take a pin and put it right there, which is cute, as your little buckle.
No, not when you're bloated.
Okay, so we're going to take this off. Now, this is why this necklace is so valuable. I'm going to change my look again. And all I'm going to do is flip that pendant off, and I'm going to take this one, which is called
Duo? Double take.
Double take?
Double
That's
take.
it. Okay. So now I'm adding some splash of color. You can see the blue with the pink. Very pretty. Okay, so we like that. Totally changed the look. The fun thing about this, and I'm going to show you in a second, it is gold on the other. But I'm going to show you that. I'm going to change my necklace. But we are going to frame it, and we're going to do that with True Blue. Now, True Blue is a fantastic necklace with all this blue. It's not going to look as beautiful on the black as it would on white or any other color, but you're going to wear this a lot. The blue is awesome. On that yellow would be fantastic, okay? Now, remember, with our clip it, what we're going to do is we're going to take any long necklace, hang our clip it from it, make a smiley face, put it on our neck, put the little loop through the clip it, and now it's short. Isn't that great? So I would just take my pendant off. Okay, now I can then take Gemma and I can either frame it or for a va-va-voom look, clip it and hang it in there.
Love it.
Thank you.
She was waiting for it.
Not giving up. Oh, by the way, these are great.
Those, I love it.
Love it? Do
I
you
have those.
You love
They're
them? Okay.
fabulous.
So these are called ombre,
Yes,
and they're on your list to check. They also stretch. And so again, you're more than one bracelet, and if you have the can't get enough, you can layer those in, you know, and do silver, blue, but even just adding this little touch of silver of that sentimental and just hangs down, so fun. That sentimental is just so great to add to everything. But we love all these blues. All right, so just really fast, I want to show you again how valuable this necklace is. I haven't taken it off, and I'm just going to switch out a couple more pendants. This one is my personal favorite. This is just my style. It's called Petals. And this is a showstopper. If I'm going to go to the mall, this is what I wear, because 3 different people at the mall will stop me and say, I love your necklace. And then I can say, it's premier. So I love this piece. That's a favorite of mine. And then just, you know, you can go countless, artistic, okay? And then, again, any pin, this one is prissy. We're going to just take the stick over the necklace and lock it shut, and it becomes a pendant.
Love it.
Love it. Loves it. All right, now I'm going to take this off because I want to demonstrate the other side of the other necklace. This is called basket weave, and it's similar type of necklace to First Choice, and it comes with a pendant, okay, super cute. And we're just going to take this off, and this time we'll put the mango side on, which is gold. You like that? Ooh, love that. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so then what we can do is we can frame it. This is a must-have. If you love gold, this is a great piece because this one's called Illusion. See the difference on my black, the difference that makes? A lot of times women that are well endowed say, oh, I don't want to bring attention. You're doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing. You want to do long necklaces. It really minimizes. People are focused on the necklace more than they are on the girls. So we want that, okay? The cool thing about this is we can actually loop this and make it shorter just by looping this little thing through the loop. It's really easy. I can show you. It's fantastic. I want to show you something else too. One of the pieces that I think is fabulous from the new line is this Peachy Keen. I am rocking the names. I just want you to know that this is like amazing. Okay, this is Peachy Keen, and it's so cute. Is that not adorable? Love that. And you know what's so cool? This comes off. So if you're like, oh my gosh, it's not hitting my neckline right, you know, we can take this off, and then we can wear just that. Isn't that so sweet? And we can take, it's gold, and we can take that pendant and put it on the other necklace, okay? Now, I'm not a matchy kind of girl, okay? And if I am wearing some mango, I'm not going to be wearing mango everywhere, okay? So, depending on what you want, you're going to make some choices. I love these earrings, okay? Now, why I think these are fantastic, and I jinxed myself now, I don't know what these are called. They're on my little list.
They are. What did we looked at this one? We had to look them up. Dang it.
But these are so cute. And you know what?
Casablanca?
Casablanca.
Okay.
They're made of tin. And so they are as light as the Julia, which is really valuable because usually when you get these like really bold, fun earrings, they're heavy. And so the fact that these are light, so just wearing this and the gold necklace, I'm rocking the mango, pulling that color. Now, I could also then add in, these are phenomenal, these bracelets, they're called Crush. These were on back order because they're so popular. But remember, we don't want to wear one bracelet. With one set, boom, we got that layered look. But you can take these off if you're not, it's not a mango day, and then just wear just the gold ones. And you can layer those in with things, so this is a phenomenal set. So we got lots of choices to add that color in. Okay, so we're going to take this off. And I want to show you another color combination. This is Meant to Be, right? Isn't that what this is called? Mint Condition. Mint Condition. Okay. And so I want you to just see the color with the pink. Untraditional, but fun and vibrant. It's one of those things that you might put on and you go, I don't know, should I wear that or shouldn't I? But if you're out at a restaurant, you notice the girl wearing this kind of color combination and you go, you look so nice. So you guys have to have the courage to wear it and go out, okay, because it's so cute. This is removable, so you can wear just this or just this. So it's a really sweet combination. So we love that.
Love it.
You love it? Love it. You know, these colors are really in. Okay, couple things. Oh, could you grab the pearls for me on my table? I want to show you is, this is great with Mother's Day coming up. This is called Near and Dear. And this is a bunch of little lockets, and it's tangled right now. But this is actually removable. We can remove this and put it on a keychain, and these are my twins that are in here. So to give to grandma, you know, it's like $39 or something for Mother's Day. It's just such a, like, give to the grandmas and stuff. It's such a great little gift, thinking about that. And then another thing, little fashion tip I wanted to show you, is you could take any necklace. So this one is called
New Style.
New Style. I have a mental block on this one.
Yeah.
I refuse to be able to remember it. You know how you see these in the stores all the time? You're like, what do you do with that? Okay, you can take a necklace and just hook it on. Okay, and so that's a great way. You're like, I don't know where to pin it. Just pin it to a necklace. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then finally, I just want to give you some tips about the pearls. We love pearls, $39. They're fantastic. You can wear them multi-stranded, just fabulous. Take another necklace, like this one's called Confident, and just layer it right in there, okay? Make it fit, fantastic. Take that out. You can take a pin like the one I was using. Who knows where it went to, because I lose things all, there it is. Okay, and it's got a little pearl in it, which is so great. Wear it right on the side.
Love it.
So great. We gotta
That was all
we
of
gotta
you.
bring new life to our pearls. Okay, so now you guys all got a scarf today. My gift to you, and you may want to change, but I'm going to show you what you can do with these really skinny ones, which you just can't buy anywhere. These skinny scarves. You're going to take your pearls. Now you might have a traditional pair of pearls at home that's this length. You can double that with the clip it, and this will work. These are just so long. I'm going to do it 3 times. If I wanted to make it short, I would need 2 clip-its because it cannot hold all this pearl-aliciousness into one clip-it. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to pull it forward, and I'm going to put my fingers through both loops, and I'm going to take one of these little scarves, and I'm going to smoosh it through, and then I'm just going to tie it. And if I had on my zebra skirt, I'd be rocking this right now. So I'm going to put a little bow, and then off to the side. Got to button my jacket so I look good. Isn't that cute? Do you love it? Isn't that fabulous? And again, this is another one of those looks that you see somebody at a restaurant and you go, man, she's so cute. You put it on and you look in the mirror and go, no. And so the thing is, you have to remember how cute I look in it. And when you put it on and you look in the mirror and you doubt yourself, you need to know you look just as cute. And if you're like, yeah, but people will laugh, like that's not my personality, then make it your personality. The only way you can change your look is to change your look. Okay, love it. Okay,